Don't look under the internet.
So what's new, guys? What'd you do today?
Some real dumb surgery. A lot of real dumb surgery.
I brushed my cat today.
Did you?
He's very soft.
Is he a happy boy?
He's so soft now.
I brushed my cat today.
There was so much hair everywhere.
Finley needs a brush, but he fucking hates it, and he will eat the brush if I try.
You need to get that big hand brush.
Yeah, well, so I have this thing that like
That's what I use.
just your hand.
Well, it's like this big glove.
That's
It looks
called
like a
petting,
cat
Doug.
paw,
Oh,
but it's got the brush on the palm.
I'm gonna invest in one of those cat tongue ones. I'm just gonna.
You're
lick
just
my
gonna
cat.
fucking put it in your
God.
mouth and pretend to lick your cats. Now we've got
Drill
one.
one.
That's one step to seducing the cat.
Fuck that cat.
Oh fuck that cat.
You have a what now?
We have this thing that like it's supposed to be like a calming brush, and it vibrates a bunch. And as soon as we start using it on Finley, like if he's wild as fuck, he just like slumps and sits down. It's
Oh,
incredible.
It's a vibrating brush.
It's a vibrator for dogs.
Wow. Welcome to Don't Look Under the Internet, everyone, where we seduce your
pets.
Oh,
That's
boy.
Jason.
Hello,
That's Doug.
and that's
I'm Clint Eastwood, and I think.
Don't say the N-word.
please
Yeah,
don't say
I
the
think
N-word.
racist. I don't really know too much about Clint Eastwood, other than he went to the Republic, the RNC, and then talked to a chair, and pretended it was Obama in like 2011.
What?
Yeah,
What?
he was like, pretend this chair is Obama. Mr. President, look what you've done. And he's like ranting to a chair for like 11 minutes.
You need to send that to me as soon as you are able.
Beep, 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 beep. Hello. It's TMZ again. Back
Hello.
again.
Back at
So-
it again with the fish people.
Famous actor Josh Gad. You may know him as the stupid snowman from Frozen and other film.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Olaf. Got
Yes,
it.
Olaf from Frozen. He is kind of tired of doing comedies and like Disney movies. He's trying to move on. He wants a bit more of a serious role.
Would you say Josh Gad enough?
That was beautiful. That was fucking beautiful. Mike is utterly like just defeated.
I mean, that's better than mine.
Wait, what the
What
fuck
was
were you gonna
yours?
say?
So he's looking for different roles, and he got a role in a western called The Good, the Gad, and the Ugly.
Yeah, no, Doug wins. Doug takes this one. What the fuck?
Damn it, Doug. Well, this is
Oh.
now I'm defeated. I'm going home. Record this dumb shit by yourself.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Don't Look Under the Internet.
The show where you
Yep.
Figure it out yourself.
Yep. We are doing a terrible, terrible topic today.
Yup.
Fucking awful.
Yup.
It's
Everybody, you're welcome.
I tossed around the idea of throwing the audio of these videos just in the background of all of us talking, but I was
Yup.
swiftly shot down because that would be terrible, and all of you would stop listening to
Yup.
us. I'm almost positive. Has anyone here ever heard of
Yup.
Kate? There it is. God damn it, Mike. We're doing Kate Yup.
Woo!
If you guys have not heard of Kate Yup,
Full name, Caitlin Yuppington.
K3 Yuppington.
Comus Yuppthaniel.
Where's that
We're
going?
getting further away from it.
It's fine.
No, we're doing it's called Kate Yup, and this is a YouTube channel.
Yep.
God,
It's a mukbang.
it's mukbang. And for those of you who don't know what a mukbang is where somebody or somebodies sit in front of a camera and just eat an unholy amount of food. Like,
and it's usually
it's
gross.
usually gross. I mean, we've got like Nikado Avocado, who just fucking shoves chicken dipped in ranch into his face and fights with his boyfriend
the
and cries a
Pizza Hut
bunch.
KFC guy.
Yeah, yep. There's him. There's a couple others, but this one specifically deals with seafood. Like a
Intrigue.
a lot of seafood.
Oh.
And like tentacles, raw fish, scallops, lobster, and like, like 11 fucking pounds of it.
You
all
had me at
once.
tentacle.
I know, right? I mean,
Why the hell are we covering a mukbang though? A mukbang YouTuber.
Well, why don't we start from the beginning? Yeah.
yeah. So who the fuck is Kate Yup?
So Kate Yup is a YouTuber, as we've already stated, who does mukbangs. And her YouTube channel was registered to YouTube on March 12th of 2018. And basically, to be fair, she's a very tiny girl who wears a blindfold on in her videos, eats about 45 pounds of just disgust-a-bug, and it just took the fuck off. It gained a lot of popularity real fucking quick.
And I would say she came up right in that golden period of YouTube where ASMR was really
where
big.
mukbang is the thing that
Dude,
everyone looks at.
You know how many fucking mukbang videos I saw like 2 years ago? Just fucking many.
So gross.
Yeah, and it caught on. Somehow it fucking caught on.
Is it okay? Here's a good question: are the majority of the viewers that watch mukbang from America?
Probably, and they're perverts. Like,
Are they the same people that buy the bathwater of like that e-girl?
Oh, Bella,
Whatever.
Delphine, and then
Yeah,
I think a couple people got like STD from that bathwater. I think
that was bullshit. But yeah.
Was it? It wasn't real.
I mean,
It
yeah.
can't. There's literally no way for that to happen.
I don't think it was an STD. I heard people got sick though, probably from
I'm sure.
drinking
Oh,
dirty
I'm-
bathwater. But
I mean, yeah, like
I'm sure it was not good, but I
Although-
don't think an STD could fucking carry.
props to her if she did actually take a bath and fill up bottles with that water, because I would have just went straight to the tap.
oh, absolutely,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
100%.
if she actually did the work, you're better the person.
Well, it's like
than
that
me.
girl who sells farts in a jar. This is going the
She
wrong direction.
got really sick
from
apparently.
farting in jars
from her diet. Yeah, because
Oh.
she was like
Was it
on
just-
this weird. It was just like
beans.
kale, and like something else, and like.
Ugh.
The beans only diet.
Can you imagine getting paid to just almost shart your pants into a bag or a jar and send it out for money?
You just rubber band the top of
You're
a brown
saying- wait.
paper bag full, and
You're saying I can get paid because I just do that for free now.
You just be sending out bags of
Dude,
farts.
check my freezer. we'll wait for after, but we are getting wildly off topic.
But yeah, 2018 was when these mukbang videos
Yeah.
started getting super popular for no fucking reason.
Yeah, and that's kind of when she came out as a mukbang artist, if you'd like
Mukbang
to call it that.
ASMR.
Yeah,
a mukbang
Artist,
DJ.
yeah.
yeah, and the most the common factor of all mukbangs is that you're gonna hear all the noises.
That's the point.
You're gonna
And-
hear a lot of mucking and banging.
Yes. So what? Actually, this channel brought my attention to the fact that there are two types of mukbang fans. One being the casual mukbang fan who does not look for things like methods of eating and etc.
People who like mukbang and people who don't like mukbang but still watch it.
I guess.
For the wow factor. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
The fucking hardcore fans, like they want to see what they call a savage eating, which is just like
Just picking out.
fucking like you're not trying to be like cute or dainty about it, which is a lot of mukbang YouTubers are kind of like that.
A Japanese messy boy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But so Kate Yup definitely falls under the savage eating category for fucking sure, because it's chaos.
Do these people not know that like you can watch Animal Planet for free
Right. Like you don't have to pay them anything.
and you can just watch like a lion kill another animal?
But also like if you're getting paid to sit there and eat 11 pounds of really, really delicious food.
Speaking of 11 pounds, how do these videos start? Like, where are we at? Where are we at?
Are you asking me how the videos start?
Just like, where do we start?
Well, you see, she opens her mouth and then puts the
And
food
shovels
inside
food.
of her mouth.
No, so I watched. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest. I watched at the very least the first 15 seconds of every video.
Yeah,
Like-
I will say I did also watch like a handful of like 20 seconds of.
Oh, see, I full on committed. I watched like 3 full ass episodes.
See, I dug my teeth into a couple of them because there are some little bits of information around a couple of the episodes that I needed to see for myself. But the majority of my time was spent gagging silently and trying to make it through 15 seconds of this. But literally all of these videos are it's all the thumbnails are of Kate, who is always wearing a blindfold. I'm guessing to hide her identity.
Yeah.
I
don't even think it's a blindfold. I think she has like a mask on because
It's
you
like
can see her. You can see her like grabbing. She knows where food's at.
She can see. It's
Yeah.
literally, it's hiding like the middle of her face,
Yeah.
which is a weird mask. But yeah, they're all just mukbang, and they're all seafood. All of them are seafood.
Mhm.
Like this is like her. She
loves her some seafood.
Well, she's found this
Market.
niche of mukbangs that no one has really broken into because there aren't a lot of seafood mukbangs.
I've seen a woman demolish some king crab, and I mean demolish. She was sucking meat out the claw.
You can't talk about your wife like that on air, dude.
I mean, I do that, so
fuck, I don't really know like what else to say about these videos. It's
exactly what you think
It's
when
exactly
we
what
say
you
a
think.
tiny woman is destroying pounds of food
let me-
in
to
front
put
of
it
a
in
camera.
perspective, the first episode, she literally eats 11 pounds of salmon. I am no cuts. I was looking for cuts. No cuts.
None. And
she just demolishes 11 pounds of salmon.
Smoked salmon is one of my favorite fucking foods. There is no way in hell I could eat 11 pounds of it in 13 and a half minutes. Which, by the way, is about the average length of her videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? But the videos, like, they just are mukbangs.
Yeah.
Like, and
TM.
you're gonna, like, every description of these videos, it's all pretty much the fucking same. There's some variations of, like, what it says, but most of it is, like, I'm Kate, yep, I eat a lot of food. This is me eating a lot of food. This time was faster. This time was like, well, whatever. This is progress.
She'll
like,
put like banners in the video that pop up. They're just like, this was so delicious. Yeah, captions. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
she doesn't talk. She talks like maybe once.
She doesn't talk. She whispers. She's very silent. She does not communicate with anybody via voice. It's all via captions.
Yeah.
And like,
it's always, this food was so good. This salmon was good today. Blah, 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 blah.
I guess I could see why, because like you're busy shoveling fucking food into your face.
Well, and also it helps because the whole purpose, I think, of these videos, it brings up that ASMR part again. People aren't there to listen to you talk. They're there for the noises.
They're
of
there
you
for the mouth noises.
They
Yeah.
hear you
swallowing.
slopping.
Yeah, they're there for the mouth noises.
Yeah,
So
and-
if you're talking, you're disrupting that flow of the mouth noises.
Which
and
honestly,
eating.
now like, could I just go online and look for an editor of our podcast and be like, "Do you like mouth noises?" Because if you want to do this for free,
That's a
I will
ton,
give you
baby.
all the free mouth noises you want. You don't have to pay. You just edit this.
The
it's fine.
$11 Patreon will go up for just a dedicated video of mouth noises.
So far, we have like 9 things in that $11, that hypothetical $11 Patreon tier.
But I would say the main reason we're talking about this specific
Yeah, let's
Muckbang
actually.
artist is because after watching some of the videos, you start to notice a couple weird things happen.
There definitely is some weirdness to be had.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go into like each individual video that
Please don't.
that has these occurrences. If you really want to go and watch them, good for you.
I will link the channel in the description.
This is one of the only occurrences where we're going to tell you like
Yeah, we're just going to tell you the overall arcing story. We're not going to get too deep into detail because I don't want to go down that path again. I got drunk last night doing the research for this. I went down the path enough. I have math that I'm going to bring up at the end of this.
I don't even really want to like
Mike's going full
tell
Charlie
you guys
Kelly.
to go watch the videos. Like normally we're like, yeah, go support the
No, I don't want that. I don't want anybody to watch this because you're gonna throw up.
This is one of the times where I'm going to say the thing, don't look under the internet.
Do
on this one.
not. This is one of those things. This is why we're called what we're called, because it's not good.
But that being said, there are a few little weird happenstances in some of the videos. You're gonna see, like throughout the beginning of her videos, that she's got a bunch of bruises on her arms. She's got like bruising on her lip that like they claim is herpes. Not that kind of herpes, but like cold sores
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You're gonna maybe slightly hear some voices in the background of some videos of like maybe somebody that's possibly telling her to eat faster, and even claims of someone saying I'm going to kill you. Like there's a lot of claims and not a whole lot of proof. And then there's a few other weird things, like Mike, you were saying how like sometimes they'll she'll put up some like words on the
Yeah,
screen
some
and stuff
captions.
like that. Randomly in one of the videos, like there's like 3 capital letters in one of the phrases that
Understood.
pops up, and
Yeah.
they're capital SOS.
Yeah,
and like,
she says something like, "This salmon is
So
so delicious,"
delicious.
and all
Yeah.
the S and the O and the S in the sentence is capitalized. Everything else is lowercase.
yeah, and even people are thinking that she's like, you know, SOSing in the video, like saying that she needs help, stuff like that. Just a lot of weird claims. Like, it's honestly, apart from the videos themselves, the comments section of these videos are where it's all kind of
Mhm.
happening,
Yeah.
which is actually a great bird scooter.
Thanks for the bird scooter there, Doug. I appreciate it. No, it's like Doug said, the comments are where literally all, like 99% of the. Am I about to call this a mythos? The mythos of
the
Kate Yup.
the Kate Yup mythos. That's good.
Like, but that's kind of what it is, and it's where all this speculation takes place, and it's hard to take a lot of it seriously. And like Doug was saying, like it says like something is delicious, but like the letters S and O and S like segmented are displayed as capital letters.
Yeah, you see her, I think, in that same video, even she's like tapping a bowl, and people are like, "That's Morse code
Yeah.
for SOS as
Mhm.
well."
Yeah, and there's a bunch of people like really digging their claws into this in like the little nuances that happen within this. And like some of the other strange occurrences are like people say they hear like other people and
Mhm.
whispers and stuff like that. But again, going to the comments, that's where all of this gets expounded on it. And it's literally there, like one of the videos, there's one comment at the beginning saying like, "I hope she's okay." And underneath it says like 675 replies to this.
Yeah.
And it's just all speculation about what could
Someone
happen.
call the police. She's
Yes.
in danger.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people saying like, "Oh my god, she's in danger." And the reason people believe this is because in her videos, you do see some bruising on her arms. You do see at some point like a sore on her face. You see
she loses a tooth.
she loses
She loses
a tooth
3
in one of
teeth.
her.
Yeah.
She loses three.
3 teeth in the same video.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
and like none of this doesn't seem so. Again, on the surface, and especially coming from a very like ARG internet conspiracy vantage point, as we do, this seems like something is off. Something is wrong. Something needs to be done about this because Kate is in trouble.
Yeah, everyone thinks that she's being held against her will to be forced to make these mukbang videos, and there's some kidnapper behind the scenes watching and making her do these things.
And that's what they explain, like the other noises you hear in the background as. Kate Yup actually responded to these comments.
yes.
And there's two types of replies that are sent. The first type is what I would like to call the normal type, and the other one is called the schizophrenic type. Because the normal type talks in like how you would talk. You refer to yourself as I. You don't refer to yourself as Kate or her or anything like that. The other replies from this channel come as third person, saying like she's fine, she wouldn't blah blah blah. Like it's all third person. That's a little fucking weird to me. That's very strange to me.
I have something on that we'll go over later, too.
I also do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it the Reddit thing?
No, there's just a very easy explanation
Yeah,
for it.
I think we're thinking the same thing.
But yeah, so Kate actually like so she sees somebody from this channel sees these comments. I don't want to say Kate because I don't want to assume that it's just one person, you know, making the videos, replying to them, etc. And you'll see why later. But she responds to these like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she's like, "No, I'm fine." And she even responds to like the tooth falling out, saying like, "No, I just fucking eat a lot of food." Like,
Yeah, she's like,
my
my
teeth suck.
diet
I'm
will
fine.
make this happen. And it's like, maybe you should stop.
maybe you should stop.
You're
go to a
cool with
dentist.
that?
Yeah.
Like,
But then you also get like, no, Kate would never do that. Kate makes sure she takes care of herself, and like Kate's fine. She would make sure that we would know if she's in trouble. And that's kind of where my, for lack of a better word, fucking spidey sense starts tingling because I'm like, okay, who the fuck starts replying to comments in the first person and then finishes replying to the comments in third?
Mhm.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And that's kind of why we're talking about this, is because There's a lot of things
There's a
around
bunch
this.
of there's a bunch of very small breadcrumbs that could lead to
They're very,
a potential
very creepy.
kidnapping.
Yes, exactly. And it for people like us, it screams that. And so like we had to sink our teeth into this one. But yeah, that's kind of it for the comments. There's only a few of them.
Yeah,
She only responds like 3, maybe 4 times, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And you don't really start to get much in like that last her last upload is when you get like a bunch of the I would say the theories get more solidified by the people. Because in the last video, she's eaten just a fuck ton of gross shit as usual. Nothing's changed there. And this is when she starts commenting on why she wears a mask. She keeps talking about why I wear this mask because I want to remain anonymous and I don't want people knowing who I am.
Yep.
Understandable. Look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
You dirty girl.
She talks about the fact that she is alone and that she does these videos alone. But in this video, I guess you could interpret it as you kind of hear a door creaking open.
So actually, Mike, before you go further, I do have a question.
Yeah.
Did she actually specify that she does these by herself?
Yes.
There's nobody else in the room ever?
Yes.
Okay.
She says, I am alone when I make these videos.
Okay.
But you do, again, you hear like a door creak open. You never see it, but you hear it. And you see her just kind of like stop for like, it's like a 2 or 3 second thing. You just see her stop and then go to like get up. And then it cuts to her just eating some more shit. And then it ends with her saying, stop worrying about me and take care of yourself. To me, what I get out of that is because the way that she words it, she says like, I make these videos by myself. No one's here with me. I do these alone. I think the door creaking might just be like a roommate or someone she lives with just opening a door in the other room and she doesn't want them knowing what she's doing.
Or maybe she has a curious dog.
Yeah, right? Who the fuck knows? But after that last video, she is done. Like Kate Yup went for like all of a year. And then it just ended.
That's about it.
Doug, you brought up a couple of the theories. Actually, I'll start this one real quick.
Thanks, dude.
Yes, so
You're the best.
a lot of people were wondering what happened after she disappeared, or where did she go? Where did she go?
What was the date of her last upload?
I don't fucking know. I mean, of course I know.
It was 2 years ago. I know that.
Of course I know. Of course I know. It was Bumbaway. It's right here. It was 2 years ago. That's all it says.
Yeah, that is actually all it says.
Oh, it doesn't have a date? Oh, it's past the okay.
Apparently.
So 2 years ago is the last upload of Kate Yup.
But people had some theories on, who she is, where she's at, that kind of deal, or what's going on with the channel, you can kind of say. A lot of people are trying to just dox the shit out of Kate Yup and just figure out who the fuck she is.
They seriously are.
Yeah. People had a theory, which was a pretty strong theory, that she was this like Polish UFC fighter named Joanna. Last name I'm going to butcher.
Just try it.
Jetterzedzik.
Can I give it a whack?
Sure.
Can I see the name?
Yeah. Jetterzedzik.
Where am I looking?
Right in the middle.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, UFC fighter Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Nope.
Yes, we tried. People thought that it was her, which would explain how this smaller person is able to eat that much food, and how where the bruises came from, and the whole like tooth, how the 3 teeth came out, kind of would help.
Wasn't there like some speculation about like the middle of the face mask, like having a deformed nose? That would also fall in line with.
I don't recall anything about a deformed nose, but I wouldn't put that.
There was a fuckload on that. Yeah.
Which I mean, all that shit kind of does align with a UFC fighter. I mean, it's kind of in your job to get your ass beat. But
explains the bruisings, the teeth falling
exactly.
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
The fucked up nose.
The big problem is that Kate does have a pretty visible tattoo on her wrist, where Joanna, the UFC fighter, does not have any tattoos. So that theory
debunked.
Yeah,
Can you add just like this like really loud like debunked?
We're gonna spend an hour in here, just you and me, and it's gonna be you just saying that word a bunch until we get the perfect one. But yes, we'll turn it into a soundbite.
Oh yeah.
There's like 2 other theories on who she might be.
There's so all of these theories are vastly just like
It's speculation.
Yeah,
wild.
They're not good. One of the other ones they have is that So there was a missing persons report filed in 2018 in America for a girl named Kate Goosey. I don't know how to say the last name, to be quite honest with you.
Is it Kate or Carly?
Carly, I'm sorry.
Carly
Carly
Goose. Juicy.
Guise.
Carly Goose.
I'm going to call her Carly G.
Carly G.
Much easier.
In the mornings on 95.7.
And
The River. Sorry. I'm in my own world right now.
Anyways, so there was a missing report for this girl about the same time that the videos started being posted on Facebook, fucking YouTube. I'm getting my socials mixed up terribly right now. But basically, like, all they had to go off of was kind of the same thing with the UFC fighter, was that they looked the same, they had the same kind of facial structure, and that was really all it was.
Yeah, it doesn't help that you find out immediately because it's in the description. Kate Yup is French.
Yep.
This is an American teenager that went missing. Yeah, so...
And a lot of people did a lot of really unnecessary, research into this, too. Someone, looked up the brand of, fucking, iron that she had, waffle iron.
Yeah, they found, a Coca-Cola bottle that they were looking at that was, French, and they're like, oh, she probably got it from this place. Or whatever.
And there's actually a bunch of... when she does talk in the videos, you can hear her accent.
Yeah.
It's very obvious that she has some sort of accent happening.
She never really, actually talks. It's all whisper. But you can absolutely tell that English, she can speak it sort of, but not well.
Yeah, and that's a huge part of this whole thing, actually, is, that explains the terrible comments.
Yes.
You can tell that English is not her first language. When she's writing probably the way that we would write in any language that we're not very familiar with, where we're using the wrong,
it's broken English, wrong syntax,
the wrong, all that shit. We're not she's saying her, but she probably means me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of speculation you could pull from just that.
And
alone.
Since we're talking about that too, when you were mentioning the comments where it's Kate's fine, or Kate, we're worried about Kate, and don't worry about Kate because the bruises are from this and that. It's because she copy and pasted most of that. No, she copy and pasted. There's a Reddit question about Kate, and she basically copied that word for word.
She
and
copied
just
the fucking
in,
answers,
and she filled in her answers, but she copied the entire bit and then just answered from there. So the reason it says why is Kate like this is because she literally just copy pasted.
It's because she didn't want to go the extra mile. She's a lazy piece of shit.
yeah, lazy as fuck for sure.
I would be too.
Basically, the best proof we have of who Kate Yup is actually came from another YouTuber who
Toria Kinlove.
Yep, she basically was able to scour the internet and found a YouTube post that actually had a woman's name of Kate Yup and tagged in a picture.
It was a French man's post too.
And it was a Frenchman's post. So other than that, we don't know much because I think the picture was taken down.
Yeah, it was taken down pretty immediately when people figured it out.
And that is the closest thing we have to knowing who actually Kate Yup is. There's no that's it.
Yep.
And they only made there's one other thing. The only way they made the connection where they think this is teetering over the 50% for sure mark is that the picture that you see on Facebook, the girl who's tagged has is wearing a bunch of rings that are very very similar to what Kate Yup has in her videos.
Yeah, the only thing I will mention on that is because you really have to zoom in to see those rings, and you just see pixels galore. You can hardly tell.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see shit in the picture.
It's not great quality.
Yeah. Honestly, that's pretty much Kate Yup.
That's all we have to go on.
Let's do a quick TLDR.
You want a quick TLDR?
Quick TLDR. Here we go. Ready?
So here's what fucking happened. Here's where we started with everything. Somebody, a muckbanger, on YouTube uploads a bunch of videos. People think they hear whispering in the background saying, eat faster, I'm gonna kill you, etc. People get worried about her. And here we are.
And she just keeps eating throughout all this. She keeps eating.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a muckbanger with this conspiracy behind it that she's being held captive and forced to do this.
Yeah.
Well, boys, unfortunately, since this is so quick, we're at that time. Real or fake? Count of 3. Ready?
Yeah.
1, And I mean real or fake, as in like
Kidnapped or fine.
Yeah, kidnapped or fine. Yeah.
Let's do.
Oh, should we do a kidnapped or not kidnapped instead of real or fake?
I think. Yeah. This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Not
Kidnapped.
kidnapped. You think she is?
I honestly do not care. I'm gonna be just straight up honest on this one. I don't care.
I appreciate the honesty,
So,
Doug.
why do you think she was not kidnapped, Jason?
Why do I think so?
Yes.
Well,
Explain yourself.
First off, if somebody was kidnapped, why would the kidnapper allow that person to edit their own videos?
Yeah.
Saw that.
Why the fuck would you allow someone to put SOS messages in your videos
Mhm.
Right.
that are so blatantly fucking obvious that
Yeah,
they're
even
calling for help?
There's that one that literally spells out help too. Like she
Yes, it's
puts
all
in
yeah.
four captions
Yep.
on top, one on top of another, and the first letter of like
It
here
makes-
I am, the H is capitalized, and then the next one, the first letter E is capitalized, and
An
then L and
then
then P.
Yeah.
It literally lines
It's
up
so
obviously.
fucking obvious. On top of that, so obviously, somebody who's kidnapped they wouldn't have access to Wi-Fi. Yet here is this person who, in almost every video, you can see that her nails are done.
Mhm.
Like, they're brand new.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of, can these people kidnap me? I would love to be kidnapped by somebody
Get
who's,
your nails did.
I want a
and
fucking
mukbang.
manicure. I want a pedicure. I want to stuff seafood in my face. I want to beat off. I'm like, that's my day. And if that's what her day is, like, fuck
More
your
power to you.
fuck what her life was. Like, this life is better. Abso-fucking-lutely. If you're gonna pay my rent and give me food and do my nails, like, cool. And I have Wi-Fi. Like, none of it adds up to me that this is actually a fucking kidnapping.
Mhm.
And even the people who say, like, oh, there's sounds and you can hear people whispering, this, that, and the other. I listen to so much of this goddamn mukbang terribleness. People timestamped when they could hear shit.
Yeah.
The only thing that is 100% for certain is that there is someone or some animal in the room with her sometimes.
Well, here's the thing, and this might blow. I was going to mention it later, but fuck it, we're on the topic now. You can debunk those sounds pretty damn easy, because if you watch them and you just zoom in, each one of those sounds happens when she's either putting something in her mouth or her mouth is open. It's just her making mouth noises.
There's one that's a zipper. Very clearly a zipper, and I listened to it myself.
If you watch
It's
that video-
absolutely a zipper.
At that same time, her hand moves, so she probably just hit something on the table.
Even if she didn't.
But
Let's say she's making these videos. So she admitted, I am making these videos by myself, right?
Mhm.
Maybe she doesn't want whoever else. Maybe they have an agreement. Somebody is there doing just doing audio work.
Yeah.
Or fucking she could be making these videos herself. Does not mean that she's editing them herself.
Yeah, or there's just someone behind the camera just
or running the audio.
making sure it's on. or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't mean that there's no one else there to help her out.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of these people took that little piece of information and ran with it,
Yeah.
saying like, "Oh, she makes these videos alone. That means there's nobody else in 4 square miles of her house." Like, no, you're gonna fucking hear noises. She lives in a society.
Here's one thing that I just,
We
as I'm
live in a
listening to you guys go back and forth. So regardless of like whether or not it's like we did the whole real or fake thing, right?
Yeah.
This woman is still eating 12 pounds of food in a video.
Yeah.
But also, if it is fake, she just be trolling the watchers with like helps and SOSs.
So
And that could be like
I'm gonna get into that.
that could be a PR ploy. It fucking
that's
adds. Am I ruining your thing?
No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
No, but that's exactly that. I think that's what it is too. I was gonna go into it later, but again, we're here. That's exactly what it is.
When you're here,
your
here.
family.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was just a simple mukbang channel, and then all these people started making up this conspiracy, and then she just rolled with it.
They
because
leaned
that was,
into it.
Yeah, lean into it
Yeah.
because that's what was getting the views. That would explain the teeth video, because if she was kidnapped, what fucking kidnapper is going to keep in a bits where she's
I'm sorry.
spitting out teeth?
This is coming from you?
Yeah, well, that's different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm
As
full
I
on.
look across my walls and just see teeth galore.
That's
at this
different.
point.
I full on admit that I was kidnapped by Orthon. Now, it took me a minute.
But he allowed you to admit that.
Yeah.
if you're that small, I'm asking the resident doctor or
Dr.
whatever you want to call
Fisty.
it. If you're that small and eat that much shit, would that just make you like extremely anemic or something?
No, she's well. I mean,
Don't answer that.
why?
I'm about to go into my thing, and that's part
Part
of
start
it.
with a B.
Well, no,
But
but
with a toothbrush.
bulimic.
Yeah,
I mean, no,
she's bulimic as fuck.
or
like-
not. I mean, that would explain the teeth thing.
And also, so in one of the videos, there's a toothbrush taped to her arm. People who are bulimic use toothbrushes, and they keep them with them, so after they eat, they can go purge by sticking the toothbrush down their throat. It's a very common item that they use. That explains why it's taped to her arm. Now, could that also be her leaning into this? Yes. Could it be an actual problem? Also, yes. Could she be dead because bulimia? Maybe.
Again, we just mentioned the kidnap thing as fake. We don't know anything else.
We don't know anything else.
There was an update though before we get before I get into my conspiracy rant.
You want me to go over that?
Yeah, there was an update.
8 days ago now.
Yeah.
So yesterday, I found this yesterday as we're doing research for it, and I'm super happy this happened because out of all the videos and all the podcasts that exist, they were all done like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, right.
And so we get this. It's not like a content update. It's not a description update. It's a community update, and it literally is just a redirect to a website. I'm not going to share the website because when I was looking through,
It's French. It's a French website.
It's French.
It's called like Leech It or something.
It's like
that.
Lychee or something like that. You cannot access, at least in America, you cannot access the site that you're trying to get to because we are not in France.
Unless you have a VPN.
Or yeah, if you have a VPN and you want to model yourself, or you want to fucking trick your IP or your ISP into believing that you're in France, then yes, you can probably absolutely access this. But I'm 99% positive this site is like just pure fucking scam.
Yeah, like malware.
And so you remember how I said that this was fake?
Yep.
Not kidnapped?
Mm-hmm.
This is the sole piece of evidence that I found that might say otherwise. And the only reason I say that is why the fuck would somebody post literally malware onto this fucking YouTube channel as a community update? What, at this point, let's see, 22 years? Yeah, 2 years after the final upload. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you repurpose the site for literally malware?
Yeah.
I have no idea why that happened. The only explanation I could come up with is that something actually did happen to Kate Yup. They're done with her. She's dead. And now they're like, shit, we can't make any more money off of this. So
Give it to the scammers.
yeah, let's find those diehards who are looking into this tooth and nail. Let's let them discover this site where we can most certainly leech data off of them, find out personal information about them, and try to steal some identities. That's all I can come up with on that front.
See our episode on the Nigerian prince scam.
Oh, the advance fee.
Yeah, the advance fee scam.
Yeah.
But that's so this update, it happened literally a week and a day ago. Do you have anything to say about it, Mike?
Not that.
You sounded
no.
like you did.
No, I have nothing to say about that.
Okay, so that's the update. That's where we're at on the actual YouTube channel.
And now
For something completely different.
for something.
Now for a nugget of
different.
joy with Mike.
I'm pretty sure I am the only person on the internet to come up with this idea. It appears the other two have turned their mics off. It is just me now.
No, we're still here.
Great.
Still in the room with you.
Yes. So
We know what's coming, so we're gonna be over here
Mm-hmm.
drinking, and
Great.
if you need us to talk,
I'll let you know.
just use
Do the
signals. That's not
Okay,
That's,
wrong signal.
That's exterminate all Jews. You don't need that on our podcast, Mike.
Oh shit, you're right. How about the other one?
Oh, that means I love all the Jews.
There we go.
Way better.
There we go. Awesome.
Okay.
Good. So here is my tirade, my rant, my magnum opus, if you will. Because I scoured the internet, watched like 7 videos. Not a single person brought up that this might be the most tangible theory about Kate Yup. In my opinion, Kate Yup is a competitive food eater. And here is why.
That's okay.
I was looking up competitive food eating. It makes a lot of sense because one of the big conspiracies with Kate is that she doesn't drink water on the camera, and competitive food eaters, when they're eating, they try to drink as little amount of liquid as possible so they don't fill up their stomach full of liquid. That is my biggest one. That explains how she could be so skinny, how she can eat all of this food. It explains how she keeps her figure because she either A, shits it all out.
She vomits it.
Or vomits it, yeah, unfortunately. But I think we saw her kind of training herself this entire time. And I'm going to get into it in a minute.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm going to get into it in a second because I have a couple more tidbits. My notes are kind of scoured all over because I was drunk last night, so thank you. But
so there's
no
some
one
deciphering here.
Yeah, no one also is talking much about how all the messages from Kate Yup, the little like captions that she posts, they all have bad grammar. All her comments have bad grammar. It's because she's not a native English speaker. She speaks French. If you're looking at the captions where you see like the SOS and everything, and those are capitalized,
yeah,
every single video that you see those captions, she has random letters capitalized in every single one. So I think it was just pure coincidence.
Yeah, I actually noticed that too.
Yeah. What I think happened, I think this is what happened. I think Kate definitely just started a mukbang channel. She's, again, like we were talking before, she saw the hype that she was getting from the conspiracies, just rolled with it. I think they were trying to start some sort of ARG with the whole tooth thing falling out. Someone's at the door. I think they're trying to see how this kind of stuff adds views. And they're just welcome to the money. They're like, yeah, bring it on. We're getting views. We're getting that royalty, baby.
Which is weird, actually, because she deleted one of her most profitable videos off the channel.
But that also got her a lot of attention for doing so.
Yep. It's that whole reverse psychology thing where all you have to do is nothing.
Yep. I think what started as a mukbang became what it is because of all of the people that interacted with it. All of the titles of her videos are very like clickbait-esque as well.
So fucking yes.
She includes the fact that she has an ASMR channel. She's tapping into just a bunch of the trends that were going on in 2018 and 2019. She's basically just trying to get like an umbrella of viewers. She's getting the conspiracy theorists. She's getting what was trending at the time. She's getting this niche, very popular mukbang ASMR group. She's trying to fit everyone under this umbrella of Kate Yup.
We're talking about it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's working. Whatever the fuck she's doing is working.
We had this set aside as like a emergency episode.
Yeah. This is super this is one of my favorite episodes so far because we're so engaged with it.
I'm not done now. So here you go. Ready?
I'll shut the fuck up, I guess.
So this also adds to my food training theory that she is a competitive eater, and this is her kind of, I wouldn't say, kind of like training, and she's recording it and everything and making money off it. In her first upload, there is a card that says Salmon Challenge number 4. That is the first thing you see before she eats 11 pounds of salmon. It says Salmon Challenge number 4. I think this adds to my theory that she's a competitive eater and she's training. This was her first successful run at finishing all the food, and so she uploaded it. I think she failed the first 3. This is her first successful one, uploaded it. And also, this adds to my ASMR theory, because she's very quiet and she's just whispering the entire fucking time.
So you're saying that she wants to be the new Kobayashi Maru?
Sure.
The hot dog eating champ?
Not anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
But there is like a fuck ton of these like throat and chewy noises, which is very common in ASMR videos. At one point, this adds to those like little whispers and everything. That you hear like the whispers of someone being like, "Eat faster, chew faster."
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill you or something like that.
It's not a threat.
No, I don't even think it's a person. I think it's her. And again, this is why I think it's her. In a lot of her videos, and in one of them where you hear those noises, you see her adjusting her mic, putting it closer to her throat. So you hear more noises coming from her. Now, I brought up competitive food eating, and here's why. Your average person can eat...
Is this the math?
This is the math.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay.
Your average person can
Drunk
eat...
math.
Drunk math, yeah, so it might be a little off. Your average person can eat 1 liter of food until your body starts to trigger a nausea effect. Competitive food eaters train their stomachs to hold down 4+ liters of food.
Yep. Yes.
I forgot the name of the record holder, but he's some bald, big white dude now.
Yeah.
He has a record for
big
Jeff Bezos.
Yes, he has the record for eating the most hot dogs, which is 69. Nice. Am I right?
Nice.
Right there. Right there. He ate over 20,000 calories worth of hot dogs. 1 pound of salmon has 944 calories. 2.2 pounds equals 1 liter. Kate ate about 10,000 calories worth of salmon, which is roughly about 5 liters of salmon. So she's right in that competitive food eating frame of 4+ liters of food.
Can I also like lend some credence to what you're saying?
Sure.
So in high school, I was on swim team.
Varsity eat team?
No, I mean I might as fucking well have been, but in swimming, you have to make up for the fucking energy that you lose, because swimming works every single muscle system in your body. I was eating between 11 and 13,000 calories a day.
Yeah, you can do it. And salmon,
it was literally like 4 pounds of pasta. It was fucking ridiculous.
Salmon's one of those things where you can eat 11 pounds, and it's a lot of calories, but it's not as many as you would think.
And the thing with salmon is like those calories are good for you. Like it's very lean calories.
Yeah. Now I have an article here from Women's Health magazine.com.
One of the most reputable
yes.
women's sources on the internet.
But this is about a professional or competitive food eater named Michelle Lesko.
Okay.
She's 5'4" and 115 pounds. She ate 27.5 hot dogs and came in 3rd place in the women's division.
Okay.
She apparently there's like a $10,000 like grand prize, but unfortunately she didn't win it. But
bad for her. Who ate more? Why are we talking? Why are we
talking about the loser?
Bronze isn't losing.
It's not winning.
If you ain't first, you'll last.
All right, Dom. I thought it was all about family.
But the whole article talks about her regimen on her training. It talks about how Michelle consumes more than 5,300 calories in a single sitting on every contest she does. And it even asks, yes, even though she lost. Be more of an asshole, Doug.
Hey, I don't care what gender you are. So I'm just concerned about what the first place woman was eating.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how much that is. It doesn't say. This only talks about this woman, Michelle.
But
it's just lure from Omicron.
29 hot dogs is way less than 69. All right.
It even talks about though. Dang, you got him.
I'm just saying, bro. We're hitting chump numbers right now.
Maybe that's why she was 3rd place. The 1st place got like 68 hot dogs or something. Maybe. Yeah. But it literally asks. It says, so how exactly can a woman so small eat so much? And how can she do it without getting a ton of weight or dying from a heart attack? They asked her.
Is the answer metabolism? Metabolism
kind
training?
of
Metabolic training?
a little. So
this depends on how much you can throw up at one time.
This is verbatim from the article.
Okay.
It says, how do competitive eaters fit all that food in their bodies? It says, nope, their stomachs aren't just naturally stretchy. Michelle says some of her ability to eat mass quantities of food comes naturally, but also she trains for competitive eating events about a week beforehand by doing a practice run with the food. She'll be eating with the food she'll be eating during the competition. This helps her find the most effective technique for gobbling up food very quickly. For example, with hot dogs, she'll try to eat the meal in 4 bites and dip the empty bun into water to help it go down easier.
Can I stop you?
Go ahead, you were gonna anyway.
Can we refer to hot dogs as glizzies from now on?
I will try to. No
I feel
promises.
like that will make this much more interesting for people listening.
I can do my best.
Jesus.
So,
and go.
Thank you. On training days, Michelle has a very intense diet designed for maximum stomach stretch. Depending on the day, she'll scarf down one of the following foods in a couple of minutes to practice. A gallon of water or chocolate milk.
What?
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
A gallon of water
or chocolate milk.
That's so fucking different.
I mean, to you.
To everybody.
Not to Michelle Lesko.
Yeah, the Glizzy Queen.
The Glizzy Queen. Well, 3rd place.
The Glizzy
Princess. I don't know.
No.
Stable boy.
Yeah, that's fine.
So either a gallon of water or chocolate milk, about 1/3 of a Costco-sized, and they put it in quotes, canister of oatmeal.
Canister?
A whole...
What are we, shooting them out of a gun?
Like a t-shirt cannon. A whole medium watermelon.
Wait. A medium watermelon?
A medium watermelon. Not one of them that's large is too much. That's why she came in third. She couldn't.
See,
give
I thought the
large
only
one down.
sizing options for watermelon was watermelon.
Yeah,
like
right?
what?
4 packs of ramen noodles with extra water and 2 packs of seasoning,
Okay.
or 2 liters of soda. Depending on how much stomach capacity the competition requires, Michelle trains for up to 10 days beforehand. Michelle says that stretching out her belly with this technique helps the food go down like pouring sand into a bucket instead of a deflating balloon. Now, I will say the one thing that it doesn't really mention too much of is where does that food go afterwards? It doesn't say if they throw it up or shit it out.
Giant shits.
Yeah. But it says they have a doctor, David Metz, MD. He is a gastroenterologist at the University of Pennsylvania.
It's just Dr. Nick.
Yeah, but he studied. Hi, Dr. Nick.
You can eat 69 glizzies, that's fine.
He studied how competitive eaters are able to ingest so much food. And he says many train by drinking water and eating tons of filling, low-calorie foods to teach their stomachs to expand. In the 14 to 16 hours leading up to a competition, Michelle says she'll stop eating and start drinking lots of water to keep her stomach stretched. When the big moment is just 8 hours away, she says that she begins to drink less water so her belly has room for all the food she plans to put in it. Then it's game time. So, again, it doesn't really, touch on where does it all go? Like, do you poop it? Poop it? But it's fascinating how this works. And
so honestly, think of your stomach as like the holding cell. Like, before you get transferred to fucking, state penitentiary, you're in a holding cell. That's kind of what your stomach does. It starts the breakdown process, but honestly, that all happens in your duodenum and your small intestines.
I'll punch you in the duodenum.
The enzymes are in your stomach. Obviously, the fucking acid's in your stomach, so it starts the process. But as it moves through your system, it gets more and more broken down. So that actually makes sense. The more you can hold in your stomach, the more you can actually, the longer you can eat, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be broken down and processed right there. It's just as long as the holding chamber is big enough, you can fucking fit it.
Yeah, but I think that's my most solidified answer, is that she is a competitive food eater, and she's discovered she can make even more money off it by doing mukbangs.
Now, did you Google if that's a thing in France?
Competitive food eating?
I
did not, but I imagine it's a worldwide thing.
Let's Google it.
Okay, let's Google it.
Google. Yes.
Perfect.
Solid.
So competitive eating does exist in France.
Yes, you can eat a bunch of glizzies over in France.
Honestly, dude, I'm 100% on board with that theory.
Yes, I am
too. A competitive eater that literally took this YouTube channel that had almost nothing at the beginning, gained a fuckload of traction because of the kidnapping bullshit that did not happen, fucking latched onto it to get the views and possibly use that as capital to help train for more eating competitions.
And I don't speak France,
and then
so
she died. So that's
Rephrase that.
I don't
before you
speak
say it.
France, so
I did he do a good job?
No.
that website that was uploaded to our community, it might actually be something we don't fucking know.
We could, but
it kind of looked like
my phone,
like a missionary.
My phone screamed malware warning. So
yeah. So, I mean, who knows what's on it? I can't decipher right now. I don't care to. I honestly don't.
Well, we literally just can't access it because we don't have a VPN pointing to France right now. So
if y'all want to look at it, go ahead. You fucking figure it out and let us know.
Hey, the fucking new motto. Can we just... Yes. Okay, we need to change our logo with that tagline.
You figure it out.
Yeah, you fucking figure it out.
Jason, you got anything you want to say to the people, beautiful people, do?
Yeah, never, ever, ever in your whole life, unless this is your fucking thing, watch mukbang videos. Because you will be disgusted by food for at least 48 hours. I usually get my fucking chili dogs today. It's Tuesday. At the hospital, it's chili dog day.
I use a hedgehog?
Did not do that. I literally ate salad and some yogurt. Because I could not stand looking at the hot dogs after the food eating, but mainly stay fucking paranoid, you pieces of shit. Hey Doug, what do you got?
Well, I just wanted to say, these videos actually didn't fuck me up at all. Like I could sit there and watch these all day.
Pervert.
I don't.
Seriously.
It's not that I like them. I don't actually care for her videos at all.
You're just not offended
It's
by
just
them.
yeah, they don't gross me out. Like slap that shit down, girl. Do your thing. Like I don't give a shit. Like the noises don't bother me. Like
They bothered me.
it's whatever.
Yeah,
like
they bothered the fuck out of me.
I don't know. I just
Ooh, you're so
I was
brave
just
and
whatever.
strong, dog.
I will say I don't really recommend watching them because
It's
they're
either.
gross.
It's 15 minutes of just savage eating.
Yeah, like
Which, if that's your thing, please watch this and beat off.
this is
but-
how I recommend
Yeah.
watching them. Give it about 10 seconds to see what the food looks like that she's going to eat, and then go to the end of the video and see that it's gone.
Yeah.
And then you'll know what happened.
And also look at the final timestamp to see how long that took.
I can't
She's
believe this.
she's also really good about telling you how much she spent on said
She is.
food. So
You know, almost every description has the total.
like 119 worth of fucking tentacles
Clams, yeah.
But no,
that I
like,
didn't actually stick in me. I ate them, which was disappointing to say the least.
I didn't fisherman's wife this one. So.
Fisherman's wife.
But you know, last comments: slap some food against your peen and bean, and then report back.
Stuff your dick hole full of hot dogs and tell us what that feels like.
Put a glizzy in your glizzy, and if you don't have a glizzy, then put that glizzy in your, you know.
I would say
You figure out the rest.
use your imagination.
Comes full circle.
I would
You
say
figure it out.
if you're gonna do a mukbang and you start to notice some of your teeth fall out,
Fucking stop.
send them my way. I could
Oh.
use some of those. I accept all teeth from all walks of life. So
Hey, Mike,
Do you have a child?
Can I ask you a question, Mike?
yeah,
Sorry, that was a weird place to step on your sentence. But
I'm not even gonna go forward now. Just leave them on that cliffhanger.
what's up, Jason?
how's Orthon feeling these days?
I'm keeping him satisfied for now.
No, I think mainly what I mean is, like, does he feel content or distressed at this point in his life?
Again, at this point, he's content because I'm keeping him satisfied. I have found ways to give him bone that I don't want to discuss.
Wait,
Ooh,
you
I don't want you to discuss that either.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not a problem yet,
Okay.
but we're
Okay.
taking it day by day.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you guys are feeling more at peace with yourselves,
Yeah.
especially after this whole fucking
Oh, God.
upset with
Yeah.
SIDS and getting kidnapped and not. And
we're a little traumatized. Not gonna lie, because that affected me a bit as well.
No, well, I can imagine. But,
But,
I'm
while
glad
you're
you
at
guys
it-
are back at
Yeah,
it.
everyone, praise be to Orthon. Go ahead and light your tooth candles and get down on one
Light your
knee.
teeth on fire.
Yeah, light your teeth on fire. Have someone else blow them out. Go to linktree.com/deludipod. You can find the links for all of our stuff there. Review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can review us. That means a lot. We have like 76 reviews on Spotify now,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Thank you so much for that.
like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube.
Yep, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell.
You can do that on Spotify now, too.
Yeah, you can do that on Spotify.
Ring the YouTube bell, ring the
Yep.
Spotify bell, ring the Apple bell.
Go to our merch site. The link is in all of our descriptions, and it's in the link tree as well. The link tree has everything.
Yeah.
You can find us everywhere at either DeludiePod or Don't Look Under the Internet. And then buymeacoffee.com/DeludiePod. But let's be real, it won't be coffee you're buying
It's
us.
beer.
It'll be beer or booze.
Whiskey.
That's about all I have.
Damn.
Yeah. Patreon.com/DeludiePod. That's an important one. You get, if you're a $10 patron, you get 11 episodes
11?
of this
Yes.
every month.
Our top tier on Patreon will give you 11. So the 4 free episodes that everybody in the world gets. On top of that, we add another 7 that
Plus a private
you
Discord.
just get to enjoy. Yes, private Discord. And on top of that, $10 Patreon, you get to fucking log into Discord and literally listen to us recording this in real time.
Go to our Discord too. The Discord link is in the link tree.
Oh, yeah,
we have a really fun community there.
Yeah, the community there is fucking amazing.
Oh.
You get absolutely go fucking check it out.
Also, the Ripsaw ARG is done. We didn't even mention that.
Yeah, we have not mentioned that on an episode.
And
Well, they would know if they went to our Discord.
that's true. That is very
You
true.
would.
But yeah, the Ripsaw ARG has come to a finish, and
Yep.
we might have a super special guest on the next coming
Oh
weeks
yeah,
here.
absolutely. If you guys have not, also, yes, we will have a very special guest with us, but also we will be releasing an episode where we basically just break down everything that happened from front to back. Because honestly, this ARG, it deserves some fucking respect.
Mhm.
It was super fun. It was honestly the best
and now
couple of
there's
months of my life. It
two
was so much
ripsaws.
fucking fun, and now there's 2 fucking ripsaws. Ugh.
Who knows what's gonna happen? We did do like a
It was open ended for sure.
Yeah, we did do an episode for our Patreons, and we actually released it to everyone that kind of outlined where we were at a certain point in time in it. But
It was like a third of like everything that exists.
a lot more happened, and it'll be nice to revisit it all and give you guys a proper episode. So it'll be cool.
Yeah, the creators absolutely deserve the full fucking treatment on that.
Moot.
So,
On
yes.
Discord.
yep.
I'm calling you out.
Moot Poot and
You say that like it's a
Boogie.
bad thing, but he's probably sitting there just like beating off, just like I love this.
Moot
Yeah.
Poot
I
and
love
Boogie.
this.
Moot, poot, and boogie. All right, everyone. You have a beautiful night. Daddy's gonna go get drunk. Goodbye.
Fuck off.
Hey, Jack here, big fan of the podcast. So I got a spooky, scary story for you. So the other night, I am in my room, which is in the basement of our house, and my mom texts me like, "Hey, are you still awake?" And it's like 11 o'clock something. It's saying like, "You need to head to bed. It's a school night." And so I text back, "Yeah." I wait a few minutes. She never says anything. I hear her like walking around upstairs. Then she comes to the top of the stairs and is like, "Hey, are you guys still awake?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just playing Assassin's Creed." And she said, "Oh, because I heard some like weird, creepy baby laughing." And I was just thinking, that is so weird. Because it's like, I said, well, what I'm listening to as laughing, but it was like a laughing like, ha ha ha, and not creepy baby laughing. And so I'm just like, I don't know. And because of Deludy, you guys, I am scared the crap out. And so I'm sitting in my room for a little bit longer. And I lay down on my bed, and I swear I heard piano playing upstairs. If someone was playing the piano, it just sounded like someone was banging on the keys. But everyone in the house was asleep except for me. Haunted. Nothing's happened in like a week or two, though. And was playing music, so I'm dead in this house. Because the ghost killed me. So, Jack out.